The infantry carrier vehicles provide protected transportation and during dismounted attacks fire support for infantry troops. The Stryker vehicle is a four-wheel drive, eight-wheel selective armored vehicle that carries infantry troops with equipment. The Stryker vehicle has been in service with the Army since the early 2000s, and in that 20 or so year time frame has undergone a number of upgrades. The initial batch of Stryker's vehicle featured a pre-IED flat hull that was quickly upgraded to a blast-deflecting V-shape and was equipped with blast-mitigating seats and other upgrades. The newest Stryker armored personnel carrier or infantry fighting vehicle is now being fielded to select U.S. Army units and will feature significant upgrades to both mobility and power generation. A typical Stryker brigade has 300 Stryker vehicles of all types, the vast majority of which are armored personnel carriers armed with only a 50 caliber machine gun or 40mm grenade launcher. Both weapons are useless against Russian tanks. The primary operational role of the M1126 is as an armored personnel carrier that is able to ferry infantrymen and supplies to the front while providing a respectable level of firepower during the disembarking process. The weapons of the M1126 can be made specific to suit the role of the operator and a particular mission. The Stryker essentially shares the same basic chassis as the light armored vehicle family of Generation 3 wheeled vehicles. The vehicle is the Swiss Army knife of combat vehicles with a number of current and future mission equipment packages that enable expanded capabilities on an austere battlefield. A digital system on board the Stryker allows for a fully interactive battlefield map to be used in marking targets of note and their respective positions. In the 1990s, the U.S. Army had a problem on its hands. The traditional Cold War conflict, which favored large armies of standing tanks, gave way to smaller, more volatile conflicts in distant parts of the world. These conflict zones had fewer ports and airfields, which made it more difficult to deliver and operate the Army's heavy workhorses, such as the M1 Abrams tank and M2 Bradley. These conflicts called for more rapidly deployable forces with their own light armored vehicles. Performance for the Stryker infantry carrier vehicle comes from a single diesel power plant developing 350 horsepower of output. The power-to-weight ratio is 15.8 kilowatt per ton. A top speed of 62 miles per hour is listed. Those speeds, reaching 70 miles per hour, are indeed possible. Operational range for the Stryker vehicle system is reported at 300 miles. It has got a larger horsepower engine and improvements in suspension and larger tires, giving it greater ground mobility. It's got a much larger alternator for power generation, and it's the first vehicle that has a built-in and integrated vehicle network that will make us fully compatible with the Army's future integrated tactical network.